I'm Whitney. I'm the founder of Daybird. And growing up Latina, I constantly felt this kind of need to assimilate to American culture. That meant no accent, no baby hair flyaways, blonde highlights, and using products that didn't really match my skin. And I now have a 1.5-year-old daughter, another daughter on the way, and I don't want them growing up with the societal beauty expectations that exist today. So beauty is this loaded word, right? Think of the first images that come to mind. Everywhere we look, we're told to wear more, spend more money, add more steps in order to achieve these unrealistic and idealistic beauty standards. And the US beauty industry is 20 billion. That's 20 billion spent on trying to look and feel this prescribed way. And for the majority, it's emotionally taxing. The average woman spends over $225,000 on beauty in her lifetime, yet only uses 10% of the products. Our customers told us they're sick of buying these products that they aren't using, and that their top goal is to minimize steps in order to take back ownership of what beauty means to them. So here at Daybird, we create clean, functional makeup for a one-step morning routine, giving you back your time and mental space to do what matters most. Our first hero product is a first of its kind makeup and skincare hybrid. It has 2 clinically active serums, moisturizer, mineral SPF 50 without that white cast, and sheer tint in one multitasking product. We're really building Daybird to create space for our customer in this industry. So welcome to the Anti-Beauty Beauty Club, where we're showing up for ourselves exactly as we are. Our vision is to redefine beauty standards for future generations, like my 2 daughters. And we're a team of 2 women of color that gathered around the shared disconnect with these standards. I have 12 years of experience in consumer. I built big brands like Red Bull, D2C startups, and I have industry expertise from working at personalized skincare startup Curology. Vina is my exceptional co-founder and our COO, and she is a chemical engineer and has experience assembling supply chains for early stage consumer startups. And in just over a year, we've served over 2,900 customers, and we grew revenue 1.4x this past Q2. We're on a 312K run rate, and we're really excited to continue to scale this growth. We've listened and learned from our customers to test into a now proven customer acquisition strategy where we pay back CAC on first purchase, and we're ready to pour fuel on those channels, investing in those channels that are working for us. And our community loves us. They are the overlooked majority. They feel seen by our brand, and our product is the first to work for their routines. We've had over 300 mentions from our community in social and in press to date. Momentum's really been building. We're excited to share that we recently launched online with Urban Outfitters and Kourtney Kardashian's Shop Poosh, as well as participating in Target's Accelerator, really prepping us for this next phase of retail expansion. So we're primed and ready for growth. We're currently raising $1 million to expand nationally into retail doors and scale our proven customer acquisition strategy in order to reach our tomorrow, where the beauty standard is that there is no standard. Space will be created and Daybird will be available wherever you are, just as you are. So let's go dismantle beauty standards together for our daughters, our family, our friends, and for ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's hear a little bit from our champions. Aisha, I'm kicking it over to you. What are your thoughts?
First of all, I think it's amazing. Well done, Whitney, and congratulations on expecting. I'd love to hear how you think about really differentiating yourself within store. I know that's what you're trying to do in terms of your next phase of scale. The skinification of beauty has become so common. How do you plan to really differentiate yourself?
Yes, completely. And thank you for the question. I think whenever we look at expanding into retail, it's because we want to be where our customer shops. And one of the ways that we differentiate, and we know that they differentiate from what they've told us through NPS surveys, feedback surveys, et cetera, is that we truly feel like a one-step routine for them. And so some of the language that they use for us is that we're a 4-in-1 or a 5-in-1. The fact that we have the SPF 50 that is mineral for sensitive skin. Those are the couple product attributes that really stand out, as well from a brand perspective, just really looking at how we can use packaging to stand out additionally on shelf, telling our story through packaging, both those product attributes and then as well our anti-beauty brand story.
Awesome.
I love what you're doing here. I think the fact that your cost of acquisition is so low, it absolutely says that there's a market for this. So I appreciate the fact that you've looked at the industry and said there's a different place for us to play. One piece of perspective I would give you is make sure that you're really honing in on your hero ingredients, right? Those things beyond just the SPS 50 that really help people to understand the why behind why I choose you versus what is probably common, my 5 to 10 step beauty routine. But great job. I love this.
Thank you so much. And that's why we formulate with clinical actives, niacinamide, and visible. And one of the things that we want to continue to formulate with as we expand our product line with creating functional makeup. Thank you.
To vote, visit razorfy.co and select today's event. Enter your donation for the pitches you loved and click the donate button to proceed to checkout. Review and confirm your donation once more by tapping donate. And finally, key in your payment info to cast your vote. Voting will be open for 7 days. And remember, there is a $5 minimum for your vote to count.